46 years old, Manny Pacquiao is not going to have zero legs. There's a man that made a career with going in and out. He's going to have to evolve his style to an older man style, but I don't think he's going to be at danger to risk his health or anything like that, especially against a more
Boxing expert Sergio Mora made it clear. Manny Pacquiao isn't coming back to play it safe or cash a paycheck. His return is fueled by purpose, pride, and the drive to prove that greatness doesn't fade, it evolves. Critics calling him finished, Mora argues, don't understand who Pacquiao really is. This is the same fighter whose explosive speed, deadly timing, and relentless work ethic defined an era. Yes, he's older now, but legends don't just disappear, they adapt. Mora believes Pacquiao isn't stepping into...
Pacquiao's going to be just fine against Mario Barrios.
Okay, so as usual, you're all over the place with that one. So you're not worried about Pacquiao physically,
No.
is what you're saying.
The ring blindly, especially not against a dangerous opponent like Mario Barrios. This comeback isn't about survival, it's about legacy. It's about showing that Pacquiao still belongs among the best. Mora has no concerns about Pacquiao's condition, dismissing doubts with confidence. This isn't wishful thinking.
All the champions on Boots' radar. I mean, I still think it's bizarre that Manny Pacquiao's fighting for a world title 5 years out of the ring and just not anywhere near at world level anymore. That's
Thinking. It's belief in a legend with world-class fight IQ, deep experience, and the instincts to control a fight and win. But not everyone shares Mora's optimism. Promoter Eddie Hearn didn't mince words when speaking on Pacquiao's return. He called the idea of a 46-year-old chasing world titles a dangerous fantasy, far removed from reality. Hearn wasn't just skeptical, he was blunt. In his view, Pacquiao's best days are long gone, and stepping into the ring at this stage isn't heroic, it's a disaster waiting to happen. The physical decline, slowing reflexes, and risk of serious injury can't be overlooked. Oscar De La Hoya, however, strikes a different tone. Despite the layoff and long odds, De La Hoya isn't writing Pacquiao off. Having shared the ring with him, he knows firsthand the danger Pacquiao brings when focused. While he acknowledges Barrios is a tough, young, and hungry opponent, he's not betting against Manny's elite ring IQ and legendary experience. For De La Hoya, doubting Pacquiao now...
I wish him all the best.
Quadra, I love him. Can he do it? Quadra?
Can he do it? Absolutely. Manny Pacquiao's he's a legend, you know.
Some nice ones, thank you.
He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not going to be easy.
Could be a mistake many regret. The upcoming clash with Mario Barrios has the boxing world buzzing for both thrilling and worrisome reasons. At 30, Barrios is deep in his physical prime, 16 years younger than Pacquiao, and brings grit, size, and stamina. Originally aiming for a unification bout with Yordenis, Barrios now finds himself in the spotlight against a living legend. The stakes are massive, and whether it's triumph or tragedy, all eyes will be on Manny Pacquiao once that first bell rings. For Mario Barrios, the chance to face a global icon.
Barrios doing the everything but unifying with Boots. Hey man, let me tell you, Barrios has always been the biggest fight, and now if he fights and beats Pacquiao, he's the bigger fight, you know? And I told y'all, I'm not gonna let y'all forget, I told y'all that I was told Barrios would be the
Con like Manny Pacquiao and secure the payday that comes with it proved irresistible. But recent performances have raised eyebrows. Barrios narrowly outpointed fringe contender Fabian Maidana and followed that up with a split draw against Abel Ramos, sparking doubts about his consistency and raising questions about whether he's already plateauing. Some wonder if those were just off nights or signs of a deeper decline. Former world champion Timothy Bradley, who went to war with Pacquiao 3 times, didn't hold back in assessing the comeback. Bradley believes
Manny Pacquiao getting back in the ring again for a world title fight.
Well, obviously, it definitely has to do with money, one. Two, I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody, a lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring, man, against Ugas. You know, he didn't look good. He was outmatched by, you know, a fighter, a younger fighter. Barrios is no slouch.
Barrios might be the man to slam the door shut on Pacquiao's storied career. He pointed to Barrios's youth, size, and sharp technical abilities as major advantages. While acknowledging Pacquiao's legendary status, Bradley warned that aging fighters often underestimate the unforgiving toll of time and ring rust. The loss to Yordenis Ugas wasn't enough to convince Manny to walk away, but if Barrios dominates, Bradley feels this could be the brutal wake-up call Pacquiao.
As for Manny, just any advice from him at all? Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to answer. Take that away from somebody. It's just it's kind of taking it away from somebody. You kind of got to find out what's there, right? Absolutely. You know, you just have to believe in yourself, because if you don't, no one else will. And that's my thing. It could be positive, it could be negative.
Can't ignore. Boxing legend Sugar Ray Leonard offered a different perspective, reflecting on his own comeback attempt. Leonard was much younger than Pacquiao when he returned, and recalled the immense physical and psychological challenges involved. Still, he emphasized that mental toughness and passion are often the ultimate equalizers. In Leonard's eyes, while age is undeniably a factor, it's the fire inside, a fighter's heart, that determines whether they can still compete.
And now he's going to go straight in and fight for a world title. Listen, they picked Barrios because they don't think Barrios is all that. Regardless, I'm talking about before the fight happens, there's no way that man should be allowed to fight for the WBC world title, having not won a fight for 6 years, having not fought for...
Compete at the elite level. And if there's anyone who's shown that kind of fire over the years, it's Pacquiao. However, not everyone is inspired by the comeback narrative. Trainer and analyst Dave Coldwell was scathing in his criticism, calling the Pacquiao-Barrios bout a disgrace to boxing. While he acknowledged Pacquiao's place in history, Coldwell argued that the Filipino icon's glory days are long gone. He slammed the fight as a hollow promotional stunt, pointing out that Pacquiao...
But Barrios is a current champion, isn't he? He's a WBC champion, he's a competent fighter,
hasn't recorded a win in 6 years. In Coldwell's view, this bout lacks sporting merit and disrespects the hard work of active contenders fighting their way up. He questioned how any credible sanctioning body could approve such a matchup, warning that events like this tarnish the sport's integrity and damage its future. Trainer J.R. Alciesta was similarly blunt. He made it clear, Barrios is no walkover. Pacquiao may be a legend, but he's not getting a soft opponent. With youth,
boxing. It's a catchy boxing, and that's what we're all trying to do. But at the end of the day, again, as long as it's 50-50, as long as I don't know, is it 50-50 for you, Barrios, against Manny?
Momentum and hunger on his side, Barrios has every intention of making this fight anything but a farewell celebration. As the reigning WBC champion, Mario Barrios enters the fight young, hungry, and armed with serious skills. His aggressive style and high ring IQ make him more than just capable. He's a legitimate threat. Trainer J.R. Alciesta emphasized that Pacquiao's return isn't a soft landing. This is a high-stakes battle against a dangerous, active champion. It's not about nostalgia, it's about survival. In a fight like this, mistakes aren't just...
As far as what he says and the reasons for things, people have a right to question those reasons too, you know? And as far as, first of all, I'd appreciate more people just, again, just cut to the chase and just shoot it straight, you know? Rather than use Leonard as an example with his father, which, okay, that's fair, but just use like I do with the movies and just go right to the Godfather and say, hey, it's business, baby. It ain't personal. Because, if we get past all...
Costly. They're fatal. The stakes couldn't be higher. This matchup is pure fire, an explosive, unpredictable clash that reignites boxing's energy. But calling it a 50-50 fight? That's laughable to some. Yes, Barrios is younger and hungrier, but Pacquiao is a legend. He's a relentless warrior who's conquered champions across generations. Anyone calling this a coin toss is ignoring the mountain of history behind Manny Pacquiao. This isn't a casual comeback. It's a bold declaration that he's still...
There's the thought, an absolute joke. I love Manny Pacquiao. Love everything about him. An all-time great in terms of what he's done previous, but that doesn't entitle you to just walk back in after 6 years and get a number 4 ranking with the WBC and fight for a world title. What about all the other guys that are waiting around? It's wrong. We seen Manny Pacquiao fight an exhibition against a kickboxer in his last fight, and kickboxers can't box, right? I've seen world champion kickboxers coming and sparring boxers. They can't box. They can kick, but they can't.
Belongs. Barrios may bring youth, but Pacquiao brings legacy, power, and the heart of a lion. He's not just back, he still controls the game. Not everyone is convinced. Veteran trainer and commentator Teddy Atlas voiced deep concerns. While he respects Pacquiao's courage and legacy, Atlas questioned the motives behind the comeback, suggesting financial pressure might be playing a role. For Atlas, that's not right. Not for someone who's given so much to the sport. He warned that this return could do more harm than good, risking Pacquiao's health and potentially tarnishing the greatness he's already etched into boxing history. Still, the stage is set. Manny Pacquiao returns to the ring on July 19th in Las Vegas. Though the venue is still being finalized, the buzz is undeniable. His name still commands global attention. Whether this is about chasing legacy, proving pride, or securing one final payday, it's a high-stakes gamble with everything on the line. Some believe in the miracle, others brace for the toll of time. But one thing is clear, Pacquiao's moment is here, and the world will be watching.